Hello, good morning, everyone. I'm Raquel Castro, Open Academy Director at EURORDIS Rare Diseases Europe. Thank you for inviting me to speak at your conference at this particular very interesting workshop on patient empowerment. I am going to tell you about the Open Academy programs at EURORDIS. And first of all, I would like to clarify that I do not have any conflict of interest to declare. And so very much within the spirit of your ongoing session, I'm going to bring in our programs of the Open Academy, which really aim at empowering patients in order to increase patient engagement across the different areas. So very much aligned with your discussions from today. And so we have our training programs of the EURORDIS Open Academy have a blended learning system where we have face-to-face training, online training through live webinars, and also e-learning, which are online courses that you take, not everyone at the same time, so everyone individually at their own pace, and which are open to everyone. Currently, we have 4 schools under the umbrella of the EURORDIS Open Academy, one of them that has been running for over 12 editions, and the other one's more new, including 2 new ones for this year. So I'm just going to take you on a quick tour of that, but I do encourage you to go after to the Open Academy website, within EURORDIS website, to really get a fuller overview of each of these courses and when the applications take place. We have the winter school that has been launched last year, so there have been 2 editions. Applications for next year are unfortunately now closed. It will take place next year again in March, and we have 30 participants joining, and this school focuses on scientific innovation and translational research, and it is dedicated to patient advocates only for rare diseases. It takes place in Paris, and we are very lucky to have the Imagine Institute as our hosts, as we can really also benefit from their teams and expertise and from visiting the research labs on site. We have the summer school, the one that has been running for 12 editions now. And in fact, the applications for the summer school are open at the moment. So if you are interested, please go and check that link there and apply by the 30th of November. So there's a little bit of time left for you to apply. This school is focusing on medicine research and development, and it will take place next year again in June. The dates are available within the application form. This school takes up to 40 patients, patient advocates for rare diseases, and it also takes up to 10 researchers. So there's a mix since a few years of researchers joining this program as well. So those of you who are there at the conference, you may be researchers, please also pay attention to this one and don't miss the chance to apply if you're interested in learning more about this topic together with rare disease patient advocates. Then we have 2 new schools that we've launched this year, and that is the digital school, which focuses on social and digital media. So everything around Facebook and different social media and how to build a community and really build the capacity of your patient organization on digital topics. The edition of this year has just taken place in October with 20 participants, patient advocates only, and we're currently reviewing all the feedback and all the input from this year, from this pilot, to see how we are going to structure this school in the future. And also a new school, a pilot that has been going on, and some of you are involved there, from what I know from the people sitting in the room, and that is the EURORDIS Leadership School on Healthcare and Research, which has been launched this year with European patient advocacy groups, so the EPAGs, the patient advocates involved in the work of the European reference networks, have been the main target of this school, and we've had 56 participants this year in 2 different groups. So it's been a quite wild ride, and we're now getting the feedback from participants, and we're also having our face-to-face very soon next week here in Barcelona. So so we are going to review as well from this school how we're going to plan it for next year. So with the feedback from participants and all our input from this year. You can see here some nice photos of the different schools, and obviously this one is the winter school. That's why we call it the winter school. The first edition had some snow to start with, and also the winter school again, the summer school this year, and the digital school that we've just done in October. And we have here an example from Denitsa from North Macedonia, who has attended the summer school, the one for which the applications are open at the moment, medicine research and development. And Denitsa says, the knowledge I gained at the summer school helped me to see how to proceed in my advocacy efforts in the best way possible and helped me to influence change. And Denitsa has been involved in advocating for treatments for the disease of her son in North Macedonia, and there's been some progress and success in that area after she has attended also the summer school. So you may have, some of you applied already to some of these schools. We do get many more applications than those we can take on site for reasons of capacity and funding. However, we do have for both the summer school and the winter school online courses at this link here on this platform, which you can take for free at any time that you want, with any order that you want. And we have a total of 59 online courses, and you can see here some of the topics. So on the summer school on medicine research and development, you see here, for example, the EMA, which is all about the patient engagement at the European Medicine Agency. You have, for example, a module here on the regulatory framework, statistics in medicine. So a different range of topics in relation to medicine research and development. And then we have on the winter school also the different areas around the topics of the winter school on translational, not transnational, although that's really important, translational research and scientific innovation. So we see here some an introductory unit on setting the landscape. You also have around genetic topics, sharing patient data, from research to therapies, and one module on genome editing. We do want to expand the courses available online throughout next year and years to come. So expect to see progressively other topics also on the other schools that we have launched this year. And again, it is free access. And so far we have more than 650 people there already using these courses and doing these courses from 106 countries. So just to give you an overview, as I've mentioned, we do have many more applications that we can take. We have about over 400 applications a year for the face-to-faces, when we take about 150 trainees across all the different schools. But we do have a lot of the resources now online, and we see that a lot of people are starting to come and to use it. And again, those are free and allow us to reach an audience. So for those of you who are working internationally beyond Europe, actually this platform is open to anybody. So other patient advocates that based outside of Europe may be able to benefit from these courses as well. And so, as I've mentioned, just to show you the difference of what we've taken in the face-to-face, we take some people from outside of Europe in the summer school, 1 to 2 observers every year. That's why we also have representation outside of Europe. But most of the people attending the summer school, all our schools are from Europe. And on the online platform, you can see that the growth expands way beyond. So people are coming from all over the world to take these courses. To give you an idea of the value, so 86% of the participants of this year's EURORDIS Summer School strongly agree that it effectively builds their capacity on medicine research and development. And one of our participants said, I feel more prepared to act on a larger scale on behalf of patients. I have the tools to help me get their voices heard. So very much around this mission of empowering these individual patient advocates, empowering them in empowering other patient advocates, their organizations, and in becoming engaged in different areas of patient engagement. And for the winter school, similarly, 81% of the participants from this year agreed that the EURORDIS Winter School effectively builds their capacity on the topics of scientific innovation and translational research. And one of our participants said, my patient advocacy genome has definitely been edited this week. I am no longer the patient advocate who arrived last Monday. I look forward to taking the most out of this knowledge that was acquired. So as you can see, we're really trying to to promote this mission of patient empowerment and patient engagement in different areas. We hope to be expanding the EURORDIS Open Academy as we progress, in particularly online, but also in the face-to-faces. We have many ideas of things that we want to do and needs that we have identified. Obviously, we balance that with the resources that we can obtain, and the funding that we can obtain. But do stay tuned and go to the website here on the Open Academy, on the EURORDIS website. You find here the specific link for the platform of these training programs. So do check them out. Contact us if you have any questions. Do apply for the summer school if you are interested until the 30th of November. And be in contact if you want to know more or to get involved in any of these programs. Thank you so much, and I wish you a good continuation of your conference.